Now, so here's where the title comes from. So the book recommends that use this software. So I went online, looked for such software, and believe it or not, it turns out that there is software available for this. However, it's I think it's called let's see, it should come up. I think it's just called experiment.com or something. But the crazy thing is it redirects to something else. Yeah, so basically, as you can see, I've done a couple of searches for it and nothing is really coming up. But there is quite a bit of interest, as I saw a Quora page. That's not the one I was looking for. Anyway, basically the fact that I can't find this kind of is as much of a point as anything else. So I've decided to set a 24-hour challenge. Let's see. That will do. Okay. So we have got a challenge. So challenge is, I'm going to make a new folder on my computer for this specifically and bookmark it right away. So home, businesses, new folder, growth hacking, software. Into there, Control D. Okay, beautiful. And just going to tidy things up a little bit so that I can show you. Beautiful. Okay, so this is my folder for my new growth hacking software business, which is going to be ready in, let's hope, 24 hours. So let's call this outline. So the whole point of this is that features. There are basically 4 steps to this growth hacking process, and I'm thinking one kind of panel for each. So if I remember right, the steps are ideation, and this is all about experiments. 2, ranking of ideas. 3, let's see. I think it was, well, it's actually testing, but well, that's not going to be part of this software. So let me see, I'll open up this book again, and I have a bookmark here somewhere. So if I tap here, I think, bookmarks, here we go. No, I haven't bookmarked it. So let's try a Google search. Beautiful, okay. Yeah, prioritization of ideas. Okay, analyze ideas, prioritize, test. So the testing, 0 kind of is analyzing. Ideas, rank the ideas, prioritize the ideas, kind of, this comes directly from ranking, and then we have test. But really what we're going to have here is results. Okay, beautiful. So analyze. No, that's not going to be included in here. Creation of ideas, yes. There's going to be a panel for that. Ranking of ideas. Yeah, let's give it a whole panel. Let's call it grading to be just clear that this is this is something that the user does. Then we have prioritization. That's going to be done by the software based on the grading. Okay, results tracking. So yeah, need to be able to click on an idea and enter the results, and then 5 view results. Yeah, so there's a panel for that. So we have one ideation. We're not going to call it a panel really. What's that? We have a tool, enter new ideas, grading of ideas. Yes, panel for, so the panels that we need are, so basically I'm figuring out at this moment how the software is going to work and what kind of screens does it need to have. So we need a screen, there's going to be buttons, screens and panels. Yeah, so there's going to be a button to enter a new idea. Okay, button number 1. There's going to be a screen to enter a new idea. Yeah. There's going to be a panel of ideas to be graded. Bingo. Yeah. That's done. Prioritization. Yeah, so there is a priority list. Okay. Results tracking. Need to be able to click on ideas. Okay, so for each item on the priority list, we have a button to enter results. For each item to be graded, we have a button to enter grade. And we need here a button to edit the grade as well. Based on new information, etc. And we need a panel for results. Maybe we need a button to mark complete as well without, not essential. Gonna leave it out for now. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. So we have a button here, new idea. And then we have our panels. So panel 1 is going to be ungraded. Probably change these names, but this is just the starting point. We have let's call it strategy, or another word would be prioritization list. And here we have results dashboard. Okay. Let's delete this stuff. Yeah, and basically then yeah, this is going to be a website, by the way. So new idea button, then we have our different screens, and then we have our what have I done? Okay, what do I have to actually make? Well, I need a homepage where people can sign up. It's really two different things, but we can put them on one page. to get started quickly. I need is this all going to be one page, or is it going to be one page with JavaScript to switch between these, or is it going to be 3 pages? Or is it just going to be a PHP table where I have different parameters? Or is it going to be one page where I have one page with 3 tables? So we have ungraded here first, then the priority list, and then the results. Okay, screw JavaScript. That's out. So it's between PHP, 1 PHP page or 3 PHP pages. Do I want one PHP page. And I want a let's ask for an opinion. Do I need a table for ideas that are in testing? Is that 4? Can the results yeah, I think in testing and results can go on the same table. Okay. Okay, I'll have one Maria to hold the data. This is SQL for those who aren't familiar. For each user. Here's my question. Should I have a different PHP page for each table, or have a single PHP PHP page with no, screw it. Yeah, by the time you write a question out clearly, you often know what to do. That has just happened here. So yeah, here we go. So here is going to be a table. And each of these tables is going to be hidden by default. So you need to click a little arrow to make them visible. So we have idea name. We need to know description. Okay. Grade. Result. What else do we need? Actions. So down here we need to have edit. We need maybe just edit. Yeah. And then we can have, this is basically going to be select star from ideas where grade is null, and this is going to be select star from ideas where let's see, grade is not null, and result is null. Okay, and this is going to be grade is not null and result, where result is not null. Keep it simple. Now, is there a risk of lost children here? So what if the grade was, what if result is null and grade is not null? Then it's here. Yeah, I think this is safe. Okay, so I think we have the dashboard. Okay, let's just save that. That's actually going to be our dashboard. And we also need a home page. Login, what about that? So let's call this login for a moment, because I think that's the first thing to figure out, because the setup depends on that. So I'm going to use WordPress because I know how to set up a membership site on WordPress. Let me see. Okay, am I ready to just go ahead and build the home page in WordPress, and then it will be easy to put out blogs as well. Okay, let's do it. So, sitemap. Let's call that. Okay. Okay, homepage. Then we have dashboard. Should I call it hacks, or is that gonna tempt the wrong people? Let's call it growth, that's better. So here we have, or should I use a subdomain? Subdomain means that what? I have to set up an extra site, but all the plugins that I have don't need to be on the second site for the main site, and vice versa. Maybe I should have app.domain.com. Yeah, with 2 pages. The home page. Yeah, that'll do. And then it means that on the main site, all I need is for now, all I need is the main homepage, and I need with a link, and I need, maybe in the future then I can have blogs. Yeah, but for now, okay, what's my domain going to be? Let's see. Things I would like to include: my name, let's just try some. So Black Knight is a registrar, domain registrar that I use sometimes. Growth. and growth hack, growth what? Software growth, growth software. Okay, that's a possibility. Domain name. Let's take this here. Yeah. What just happened? Okay, that's better. You know what? Change of plan. We're going to use nice simple text editor. That's better. Growth doesn't really roll off the tongue. Wait, if this isn't available, what is? Growth.blog. One growth 24. Growth dash 24. No dashes, thank you. Growth.cars, yachts, cab, catering. Let's ask for some ideas here. What makes a good domain name? Short, to the point, to .com. What would list some good domain names for this site? Hacktracker.com, growthops.com. I doubt these are available. Hacktracker sounds like something else. Growthlog.com. Please provide 10 more out the word growth ledger. Testpulse.com. Beautiful. Experimentally.com. No way. GrowthForge. Trial board. Trial. It sounds a bit. Lab. Lab is a nice word for this. Optimize lab. I don't like that optimize has two spellings. could result in people going to the wrong URL. Provide lab is great because it's just a 3-letter word. Test lab, experiment, data lab, insight lab. I'm not really providing the insights, or the software isn't, so maybe it's not really right. Just a second, I can see that my video has gone very dark, so I'm just going to brighten that a little bit. Insight Lab. Business, entrepreneurship. These are the words that are relevant. What about something data? It's not about data, it's more about experiments. bgrowth.com. bgrowth. To growth. forgrowth.com. sevengrowth.com. growthx.com. Test 7test.com. Who the hell has registered that? Disgusting. Datalab.com. No way. Okay. Create more suggestions using words like, that gives it a bit of flexibility. Business, lab, test, metric, or the topics. Science, track, metric lab. We're not studying the metrics themselves. Yeah. Testtrack.com. Track lab. What about experimental.com? chart. What have we got so far? Blech. Well, if we put 2 digits in, growth99.com. Growth, oh, 10x. Test 10x. 10x, that's a nice short, but meaningful. 10x.com. Who's got that? Yuck. Uh, 99x. Okay. 5letter.com domains, but I don't know if these guys are including numbers to say that if the 4 character domains are also unavailable, or if it's surely there. Oh, here we go. Limit meaning what? Limit of what is this? Find domains with find unregistered under certain how long have I spent on this? And how long should I spend? Better set a timer. After 20 minutes, I'm going to decide. There it goes. So 20 minutes on the clock. After that, just going to have to take what I can get. Oh, list of all available. Okay, I'm thinking of a domain like okay. Gonna call it unregistered rather than available because I don't mean available for €3,000. Domains to find those with the formula 2, 3, Great idea. Great idea. Okay, so what we can do is put one. Is it smart enough to know what I want if I just put in 1x here, 2x? Here we go. So that should do. And now I can save this as a CSV. Save, use text.csv, okay. Close, and now I can drag and drop this here. Cancel, they're not proper domain names, obviously. Forgot the .com. Yeah. Okay. Save, yes, text, CSV. Maybe I should have just done the first 100 for initially. Okay. Let's say the first 200. Don't want too many results, just in case a lot of them are available. Text CSV. Okay. Okay. The moment of truth, or the long, slow, gradual drip feed of truth. It looks like it may be. Let's just try really random numbers. Even this stuff is, registered in 1996. So all the really short stuff seems to be unavailable. What do we got that is available? Kind of like X as well. Lab X, Business X, Test 10X. what's that, 7 characters? What? Taken. What do we got? 11 minutes left. I think this is going to be our choice if someone isn't watching this and registers it before me. Let's see. Well, relative to this, how could it be improved? If we kept this part, we need something 10x.com. 10xx.com sounds a little bit like a no, it's a 4 letters just aren't available. It sounds like in general, even including digits. So something 10x. $10x lab. $10xlab.com. Go 10x. Sounds a little bit too salesy, but I'm still curious. $10x it. Also, it's kind of a pun there as well, which I don't really care about. 10exit.ai. IO. It's kind of expensive. Anyway, even if I was sure I liked it. 9exit. Four letter, not available. 99x it. Ooh. It's a bit too much going on. 999x. millionx.com, no way. There's also the problem that that could be spelled nasty, but it could cause confusion, like something that there's only one way to tell, to spell. Growth, which means no numbers. Growth test. X. Sounds very stupid. Thousandx.com. See if these actually are available. Nope. Come on. Nah, no good. What do we got? 5 minutes left. Fast is also a word that could be good. Fast and track. Track fast. Fast test. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired. This could also be spelled as which is not great. 10x web. What are people maybe searching for this? Uber suggest. Okay, wow, a lot of people searching. Difficulty, really? Okay, clearly, maybe it means more than one thing. Okay, so where are the related searches? Maybe can't have them for free. What about software? Software. Oh, too long. GH soft. Dot biz. Nah. Test1000.com. Sounds spammy. Test. Test. Doesn't roll off the tongue, but it works. Metric Trail. That sounds like a proper company. Growth stack. Surely taken. Stack is a decent word. Okay, time is up. And this is not something I have time for. So, no. Fire hydrants. Okay, metric trail. Okay, oh, let's just, well. Nah, okay. Test10x.com, 1 year, add to cart. Actually, I think I need to. Okay, there's going to be a little part that I cannot show you now because I've got my password and all that kind of stuff. So So yeah, time to buy the domain. Exciting step. Add to card. Time to get the credit card out. View card. €7.99. It ends up being about double that by the time you add in the other things, but still reasonable. Okay, I'm logged in now and waiting for it to load. Okay. Contact. I'm hosting this somewhere else. Code check out. I've read the terms and conditions. Okay. Place order. Fingers crossed. Now I have to decide where I'm going to host this. Seeing as there's no one on the stream, I might use my existing server. if I really wanted people to be able to watch what I was doing, I probably would want to use a new server. Okay, order placed. That's great. You know what? For now, why don't I just crack along with building this site on localhost and worry about hosting later? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, discard, don't need that anymore. And now it is time to go to var www.html and create a new folder, test10x.com, and add that to my bookmarks. Here we go. So we need a homepage and oh yeah, what did I say? I'm gonna read. Okay, so we need a. Just give me a moment to rename this folder. So this is gonna be called Test 10x. Okay, here we go. Also, they don't need these anymore. So, sitemap. So we can plan. Yeah, so the home page is just a one pager. So I can either get some software to spit this out for me. Either it can be I think that Vo is really good for this. V0 or whatever it's called, that AI. But I'm not so familiar with it. On the other hand, ChatGPT probably isn't the best, but I can get stuck right into it. So I think I'll just go with ChatGPT. And that means I also need to set up the yeah, so I need a new folder, app. Okay, so on my computer I have 10x.com, which is just a kind of a normal folder that I can keep relevant things in. I have this var www.html test10x.com. That's where I'm going to have localhost website, and here I have app.test10x.com, which is going to be the actual app. So first thing is homepage, single pager website actually is going to go here. So yeah, I'm going to go F2 Control A index.html, because that's going to be my homepage, and probably, yeah, I'll definitely have a style.css. I might need JavaScript, that can be added later. Okay, so now I am ready to open up ChatGPT again. and this time okay, so and do I want to use this? It's slower and smarter. No, doesn't need to be super smart. Just to build this website, test10x.com. Use keep track of the experiments. The actual tools will be hosted another on a with Canvas because we might make edits. Make sure to include CSS. The home directory will also include a logo.png, and open graph image og.webp. Let's use webp for both of these. Create make sure to include a meta. It's a little bit ambitious to ask for all of these because we can yeah, let's do the the logo and the CSS after. Let's give it a shot and see what I can do. Okay, so there's our HTML. So I'm just pasting that into Visual Studio Code. I can open the style sheet. Here we go. Can't I just okay, copy the style sheet. Style.css, that's good. Now, did it give me the pictures? Doesn't seem like it. Still though, it's done a good job. So I should go to localhost test10x.com. Bullet points, that's disgusting. Okay, it's way too basic. Or is it? What's wrong with this exactly? It just doesn't strike me as good. Um, it's it looks like it's built to appeal to medium large companies with 200 employees. Okay, great. New version. The theme should be dramatic and high tech. And dark maybe. High and little dark. Be around let's try this. I've noticed ChatGPT making some mistakes recently where it will overwrite HTML with CSS and overwrite, but it looks like it's got it correct here. So control paste and oof. Yeah, this is some nasty stuff. What a horrible color combination. Let's just give it let's see if these guys are any better. No preview. Maybe it'll be enabled when this is complete. Okay, this looks a bit better. Hmm. I don't love how this looks, but anyway, this looks good. Okay, contact, yeah. Um, okay. Let's, yeah, so this is just what I'm doing, pasting these into Visual Studio Code. Let's call that new folder v1. Okay, and now I want to make a v2. Okay, this is probably just one of those hashtag things. Hashtag features, yeah. Nice and simple. It did not generate the logo. Okay, time to go back to ChatGPT and generate the logo then. Please. For the site. Let's get this out of the way. Indeed. Ugh. No, please. It way simpler. Why is every color scheme seem to be really nasty? Except V0, which is decent. What if it was just a one? Let's get the color scheme first then. So we can go over here, new folder for branding. And I'm gonna create a color scheme document, and we can go here. Who is this supposed to appeal to? Business people, hacker types. What colors? What am I trying to communicate with this brand? Speed and technology, to the point, straight to the point. This almost black works for that. You know what? This part works. I want that full stop. I do want a logo. Okay. Let's not waste time. It's good enough. Right, so on my computer I have installed something called Pick. Although I presume I could also get this number from, no, that's not going to work for me. Okay, what can I do? Yeah, we're going to run with this. So we have here V1. This is actually our starting point. Control V, delete that. And style, this should have the colors in it. And here we go. So that's our first color. Branding colors. Here we go. And then we have white, black, or is it black black, or is it this almost black? So I can use this color picker tool, tap here and click, what do I click here? It's almost black. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Can decide later if I like that or if I prefer true black. Logo dot, so it did embed it. Logo dot webp. Okay. Should be simple and use the following. I wonder if it understands these. That's actually okay. How would it look on this page? The concept I like, this shadow thing, I don't so much like, and it's also not rendered very nicely. I like this font as well. Okay, I think I have to use that for inspiration, but create an actual SVG myself. So what can I do? I can go here, new document. Okay, so what I can do is save this. Okay, so I can open up Inkscape, import this. Okay, let's go. So that's our inspiration, and it's semi-transparent, interesting. So what's the general shape here? We have a well, this is a diamond here. It's a diamond within a diamond as our outline. Could I use this? I've just realized that my skill level for this software might be stretched. Is it so bad? Could I not just use this? I could just use this. It will do. Okay, why is it that? think it's 1024 by 720. I think that's the resolution I need. Fixed size. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just overwrite it. Place quality. Okay, now let's see what size this file is. Not bad at all, even though it's quite big in a file. Discard. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it will do. For now, can always be changed at a later date. Okay, so I've just refreshed it and it doesn't work at all. I don't need the word up there for certain, and I don't need a background. It should be on a transparency, which means it should be dark. It works as a... Okay, what if I took this? Yeah, that should be the open graph. But we need to open it with the image editor and get rid of the background. Tools, color to alpha. Okay. Okay, no need to worry about the writing, just get this good enough. Yeah, that's okay. This I can touch with a paintbrush. Paint tools, paintbrush. Nope. I think O is to pick a color. Yeah, and P, paintbrush. What's wrong with this? Save first. Yeah. Flatten image. What just happened? Yeah. Oh, am I in the wrong layer? Small details. and be dealt with at another time. Now, if that's on a white background, it's not going to work. Which means I need let's make it a square. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna look right, but I am gonna try as it is and see. Logo dot webp. Okay, so I'm starting to realize that even though I've kind of moved quickly with this whole thing, I haven't moved that quickly. I haven't moved as quickly as I probably should have. Ah, that looks okay. Yeah. It's the wrong blue. So close that, discard, open this. And we go Shift B for bucket fill. Take our color, it's this one. I needed a 0 that I missed in the copying. The 0 is there. Paste, enter, there we go, Shift B, bucket fill. Yeah. That's okay. Fix this. Yeah. Export that. Export, replace, okay. And discard. I also did the logo. Let's see if it remembers the color. It does. I am unselecting these things to save on data. Okay. Meaning in the sense that the file size will be smaller and therefore it will load faster in people's browsers, which is really not a priority at this stage, but yeah, looking decent. It looks very generic. Every new software thing looks like this. Even this headline is very generic as well. What could be better? It could be better if I've just realized something. If I'm going to write an SEO blog, then the Then I do WordPress. So stupid. But am I going to build a blog? It's a lot of well, look, this is pretty much built already. I think I need a video here. So I'm going to make a little document here to describe what I need on the home page. We have main, heading, CTA, video. I think that's it, isn't it? I don't need this stuff here really. And about. I do need an email address to promote this thing. Yeah. So next step is going to be to get an email address. I don't want to. I think I need some screen. I need to turn off dark mode because otherwise I don't have proper lights in front of me here, relying on the screen glare to light me up for the video. So yeah, so I'm feeling very stingy here. I don't want to spend money on this that I don't have to. But with one of my previous businesses, nimble.solar, I tried to get this registered on Capterra, which is a website that lists different software that's available, and because I didn't email them from a proper @nimble.solar, I think they ignored it, and I think they might not have ignored it if I had used a real email. Yeah. Let's see what this would cost. $7 a month. Let's go. I don't have mail merge. Do I need mail merge? No, I'm not going to be doing any email marketing for this, so I don't need mail merge. But I do need to be able to send one or two emails just from the right address. It would also be nice, or even essential, to integrate email with WordPress for accounts. Email. Oh, there's a free version of this. What does that include? I don't know what I'm looking at. Key. Here's the problem. I don't really want to sign up to something that's free with a low email limit just in case it catches on. Um, it could really hurt growth. Now that's really getting ahead of myself, but still. Um, I'm not sure I believe this because I thought that Gmail had become quite difficult to set up with emailing. Um, um, WordPress.org. Where are the reviews for this? Okay, 5 stars, 74. So it seems like it does work. Mm, seems fine. Sounds like Gmail does work. Just don't. What do I want to do here? Well, I've got my domain for 1 year. I could also get an email address for 1 year. Okay guys, I'm just gonna have to hide that for a moment so I don't get so many spammers. All 0 people who are watching this right now. Okay, I think it's okay to show you this. I have an existing domain. What's the test? 10x.com. Okay, so I think info is going to be okay. And obviously not going to show you my password. But I am going to show you a nice little trick. I open up a terminal and go pwgen40. Now you do need to install this first. And I don't know if it's only Linux that has it, but it'll spit out nice long password, so obviously I'm not going to use any of these. So I'll create a new one for myself, put that in there. Info, is that the email address I want to use? Info, or should it be admin? Admin sounds very unappealing. What's Capterra going to respond to if they respond to anything? Growth. Hell. No. Media. Oh, what about something kind of authoritative? Like maybe just my name. Dominic at test10x.com. Yeah, keep things simple. Okay, so I just told it that I'm not a robot. Put in my username and password. Yes, save. Okay, now it wants to make sure. So it's going to send me a text message to verify that I have a phone number. So while I'm waiting for the text message, what's a quick recap? Progress so far. Figured out the website structure, registered a domain name, started on the home page. Email is on the way. Next, I need to complete the home page. And yeah, so let's do a little bit of homepage work. I'll put my phone on loud so that I'll know when if that text message comes through. I hope it does. I'll put the video in last. You know what? Why don't I just deploy this as is, almost as is. let's make that an alias. That can be done later. Um, okay, next step is either point the domain to my server or get a new server for this project. Let me just check the status. Maybe I have an old server that's not in use. So I'm just gonna have to not show you what I'm doing for a little moment here. And meanwhile, there's no sign of that text message from OVH, from Google. So, yeah, no word from Google, and I'm also waiting to get logged in. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, I think, because I have to wait for some things to come through, and it's also been 2.25 hours, so it would be a good time to take a short little break. But I shall be back again soon.